Hello and welcome back to Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars, where in the last episode we had some skirmishes with the Bulrathi and officially the war was declared finally, though we were already in some sort of war before that. But now we're really at war. Also the human and the Mechla are at war now. And off screen I've filled some production queues on some planets, and I've also done some diplomatic relations with the Mechla and the Sakra. Basically, the Sakra, I was able to establish embassies with them and establish a trade treaty. It actually is expanded quite a bit in the time where we had to defend against the Bulrathi, which is sort of not that great, because I would also like to expand, but I really didn't get to it because, well, too much aggression coming my way. I'll be doing that more often. I'll be doing a couple of things off screen because it's really not that interesting to see, I think. And I also want to do a non-aggression pact, sure.
Cooperation modules.
The humans won't like me having deals with them, but the humans didn't like me for some reason anyway, so I'll just ignore that. If they don't like me for some reason, then it's their loss. Alright, next turn. And one more.
With each new discovery, the knowledge of the crag grows, Keystone.
We can now build a global DNA scanner, which is a building that sort of increases our security for a pretty high maintenance cost of 4. So I'll probably not be building it much. I mean, in some cases where I think there's too many spies going on there, I might build it, but I'll probably try to avoid it. And more importantly, we can build tube transports, which can carry marine units to invade enemy colonies, which we'll try to do with the Bulrathi, since they got it coming, right? Yeah, let's also get that.
Crystal
If we try to invade something, then having an alien management center will help. Let's stop producing the cruiser now. I mean, it's almost finished, but I don't want it to be finished. I'd like to have tube transports, actually 2 of them. I'll be 1 point above my command point limit, but that's sort of can't be helped. I mean, I could technically just recycle my scout, though it's far away, so it'd just be engage self-destruction, not engage crashing the program. What the shit? Crazy. Not sure why it does that. I haven't seen that before. Might be a side effect of the recording, and then maybe there's not enough memory space for stuff, but really I haven't seen this in any earlier versions, so stop. It's a little bit weird that the release version is less stable than the versions before it. I mean, I personally don't mind too much, but I have the pleasure to experience Star Citizen's beta versions, so yeah, I can deal with it, but it's really a little bit weird because the program used to be more stable. So I need to do what I did last turn here, which was tube transports.
With each new exquisite.
Right. Where are you trying to go? I had trying to get into my territory for some quick look around. I see that. I see what you're doing there. And I don't like it much. Well, the next colony ship is gonna be ready next turn. I'm not sure where I'm going with this though. Oh, you're going there. You're trying to colonize it so I can take it? That'd be nice. If you could just do that for me, that would be really nice of you. I think I'm actually gonna go here because it's still abundant mineral-wise. It's a desert, and with the dark quartz, we have additional production bonus right off the top. So let's actually have that go here. Don't think there's anything more interesting around here other than there, but not sure what they're doing there. But we're more powerful than them. We have a similar amount of ships, but we're more powerful because we're more high-tech than them. I hope. So, anyway. We haven't found the Orion system yet, and we have been to pretty much all of the systems except the one over here and this one, so either of them probably is Orion. So you're just hanging out there. Interesting. I'll weigh the situation out a little bit, because they might just colonize it for me, which I wouldn't mind too much. Yeah, them colonizing it, and then I'll be able to.
You came close to what is mine, and I might have overreacted. I apologize.
You overreacted. That's what we call that. I'm not sure if I want a peace treaty with you, to be honest, because you overreacted quite a little bit. No, I'm afraid I have to decline.
Your disdain will be your undoing, interloper.
Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. So you did colonize it now? Strange, I haven't seen the colony ship going down there. But I have a troop transport right there. So let's actually just go. Yeah. You're trying to stop us now? That's
Welcome
cute.
to GNN, Galactic News Network.
Galactic neighbors should take heed, as the Sakra Rune has taken over another planet.
It's a race to the top for sentient beings across the galaxy.
Yeah. Because the Sakura didn't have to worry about war, they have been able to expand faster than I have. So there's that, but we'll catch up. And if we're able to take this planet at the same time as colonizing another, then it would actually be pretty nice. So let's see how that turns out to be. That's Orion! Yay! Cool. Alright. Can you go out here and maybe build a sensor array on the point there? I know I have this freaking scout in here. Yeah, but I need to sully out there. Really no choice. Gonna have to worry about spies everywhere now. Oh, fun. Alright, let's attack them. We need to protect the troop transport because it's supposed to take to take over the planet. So let's take command and try and defend the troop transport somehow. Okay, everybody's moving forward. We're gonna slow down a little bit further. Normally the AI is your own admirals are pretty good at determining speed so that everybody moves at the same pace. But I would actually like to be my frigates to be even a little bit slower, so they'll technically be behind the destroyers. Okay, what are you shooting at? Let's actually take those out. I'll take those out. It's quite a number of missiles that you have there. Interesting battle. Might actually lose some people here. You're gonna go far away from this. Come on, you can get that guy. How do we lose so many? Crazy. Take out those buggers. Oh, come on. That guy is almost dead. You're gonna shoot at this guy, and you're gonna take out the destroyers. Or one of them at least. This guy. Okay. Now that guy's almost spent. You're gonna take out him. The rest of you fire at that guy. Lost a few frigates there. I think 2. I mean, they lost more, and they had more to begin with, but could have maybe executed that better. Not sure. In any event, we won. And now we're gonna take that planet, if you don't mind. So let's actually build another one of those tube transports. How are we looking here? Far away from building another space station. Why are you doing research? Food. Huh. Why are you not producing food? Can we just not produce any food anymore? That's crazy. When did they change that? Huh. Well, apparently we also can't produce food. Weird. But we'll have some Bulrathi citizens soon that will be able to do that. Let's do that. Alright. So, they recently settled the planet. Let's take it. Alright. So, I think the automated factory is a good idea. Then this hydroponic farm. Do we really need it? You can farm, right? You can farm. Very good. We're gonna need a little bit more of you and send them to our other planets, and then have mixed colonies so that we can actually produce food. Because apparently we can't really produce food, which is a weird change. Last time that really wasn't the case. I think. Not entirely sure anymore, but I think that it didn't used to be like that. In any event, have a little bit of spare money, so I could technically upgrade my fleet here. Yeah, let's upgrade everyone. So with that in mind, I guess I'll also need hydroponic farms. So you need to go to Hoshi or Phalis. Hoshi is more important now. Or the Sakra have sort of gained information on that. That's what I get for not shoring up all possible avenues of ingress. Anyway, you'll probably have to stay here for a moment to get some repairs in. We're waiting for reinforcements anyway. And there's Orion. Alright. Oops, my bad. No music in the background. Crazy. But we took a beautiful desert. Alright, so you know the drill. Then we need biospheres, hydroponic, then auto factory, research, government support. Apparently we can't plant any food by ourselves. But we'll have some slaves, I mean some valuable citizens of other origins for that soon. Alright. Seriously, Hampaso Grove though. I guess you're gonna be doing the next colony ship. Or maybe even a civil transport. Yeah, actually, let's put a civil transport and let's bring it to our new planet down there. And after that, guess we'll go for fungal farms actually. It's one more food. Although you're already pretty developed, so don't really need that here. Alright. Down. With 2 troop transports, we should have enough troop transports to take their planet here. Though I'm not sure if we have enough military ships to break through a defensive military outpost or planetary defenses without heavy losses. So I may actually need more ships. We'll see about that. Guess I could ferry some of the ships back here over. Could keep the destroyer here and ferry the rest over. Guess I'll do that, because I doubt they'll be able to attack here. If they attack, they'll probably attack at Phalos now, so let's actually have them relocate. It'll take a while though. I could have just taken the short route through their systems. La 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 la. What are we gonna do with you? So much production and I don't have enough command points. It's pretty bad. Guess we'll do some more civil transporting. Only question is where to? To Querica maybe. Now let's build a neutron collider. Then trade goods, I guess. Can't really produce anything. We don't really want to produce anything else right now. Could start a 5-pack of destroyers or something. That would actually be more interesting. So, since the scout has barely scouted almost everything there is to scout, except this here, which probably can't reach. What do we? I don't really need it, so let's scrap that. Just so that I don't have to pay 10 BC for my excessive ships every turn. Threatening fleet. It's a space mod, so that thing is not moving.
I suggest you consider this offer carefully. We are friends, after all.
Yeah, I was considering it way before you considered it, but you didn't have the necessary tech, so let's do it now.
I'm so happy. I could purr.
Yeah. I know what that means. So let's unload our colonist here. Right now we have a mixed colony here with one of our Silicoid citizens and one Mirchan citizen, which I'll promptly have go and produce food instead, because we can't. So we shan't. Let's also rush build the automated factory because we have some spare money left after all. And you're gonna finally go here and show up this potential leak.
The Combine wishes to initiate trade protocols.
Sorry, I'm already pretty busy making war against the Bulrathi. I don't know if you've heard about that, but I'm afraid I have to decline.
Outcome is suboptimal.
Yeah, I said I'm sorry, but I already have my hands busy with them. I mean, technically they can't attack me because they would have to go either through the Mirchan system, which they can't, or through here, which they can't. I mean, technically we could go through Beta Ceti, the wormhole, and then the long route here, but really I don't want to have to worry about a human fleet appearing out of somewhere. Not at the moment. Maybe later. So after we've done the neutron collider, we have one command point left for something. Guess we'll want to have another frigate. And then after that you can get started on a 5-pack of destroyers, which we're not gonna finish again. Just get started on it.
Welcome to GNN.
And now, the state of the galaxy. Current number of colonies.
Alright. So we took the shared lead position on the number of colonies again. Though a few of our colonies aren't very productive at this point. Because Querica has been a little bit disappointing. With the no food production issue and all. No, we're gonna wait a few more turns. I want to spend money, but my trade treaties will probably run out in a few turns, and then I'll need some spare change to start it again, hopefully. Enemy spy discovered on Chrysalon, yeah. If you discover spies, you can decide on whether you want to just send them back or kill them. If you send them back, they'll be back in a few turns. So, off with their heads! And we're at war anyway, so that they're not. They shouldn't expect any sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Any sort of decency from me on this matter. And here, trade treaties have finished with Sakra and Meklar, so let's try to renew those. Because I like having additional cash.
Welcome, friend. What have you to say?
Oh, trade treaty just passed out, so let's want to do that again.
Well, how's that, friend?
That's a good deal.
Far into history back, we've been friended. Happy to oblige.
And I'm happy to keep it that way.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Okay, that went really well. He also still has enough spare cash. He's technically also at war with the humans, so I was worried he might have not enough money left, but he does. So let's we'll make that work.
Found conditions necessary and sufficient.
Okay.
We are overjoyed. Goodbye, and
Doing these trade treaties is generally worth it because okay, we both have to pay about 100 billion credits in advance to initiate them, but over the course of like 20 turns or something, we get the money back, and in total we get like 250 billion credits back. So that's about that's more than 2 times the amount of money that we put in there. Even if we keep in mind that we could have been able to spend the money on other things, it's probably worth it. So I'll try to do that in as many cases as I can. Probably also with the kiddies, if we're not going to war anytime soon, which I hope is not going to happen, but not sure what the kiddies are up to. Alright. Oh, how's it going here? Okay. Our colonist has been fully integrated. We have a mixed colony now, which is sort of an interesting thing. Because, well, we can't produce food, and the growth is a little bit weird because it seems to pick random. It seems to pick randomly one of the colonists you have when your population size grows. So we'll see how that goes. I think I'm gonna rush build biospheres. Also rush build this? No. Next turn maybe. Right.
A kink requires your attention.
So now we can either research the Alien Management Center, which is a building that we can install on conquered planets that increases the speed in which we assimilate alien population into our empire, which, because of the food production issue, is actually pretty interesting. With alien psychology, we increase our chances to get fair deals. With most of the people that I want to have deals with, we're already at a pretty good standing so that we don't have any issues getting good deals. If I wanted to trade technology some more, then alien psychology might actually pay for itself at some point, but I'll take Alien Management Center for faster integration of conquered planets. So let's take a look at the tree, see what I want. That maybe, it's a little bit too far away though. Do we have many moons? I could go for Tachyon communications, because on a few turns then we would have additional command points to spare, because we would get for each starbase that we have we get an additional bonus command point, which isn't a lot, but it's at least a little bit. So let's take that. Where do we want to go next? This is abundant and barren. This is also abundant and barren. The kiddies have settled here. This is pretty far out now, as technically still am at war with the Bulrathi, though it's a pretty interesting system. I might actually want to go here, but as I said, it's sort of a bubble and pretty far out. Here would be a quicker solution to the issue. But it's ultra-rich. Damn, I like ultra-rich planets. And technically it's not neighboring anybody, so it shouldn't be an issue, and I have some ships to be able to defend it, should the need arise. Let's actually go here. But could be really interesting to defend it. Do you actually want to produce fungal farms? 2 maintenance for 1 food just seems so heavy. Let's actually not do that. Let's actually have you also build a cruiser that will hopefully not finish before we get enough command points. Alright, go on. Who needs orders? Oh. Alright, I would use an additional command point. I don't like it. Let's actually just have a space surveillance system here.
Hand to hand and paw to claw. Friends are earned in such ways.
Sure, I'm not really interested in fusion beam, but we can trade.
We're glad you accepted.
But technically he benefits more from additional population growth. So, but just saying no to that will just be the start of another war, which I really don't need at this point. So let's not. Talking about start of another war. This fleet is almost here, so on the next turn we can send those guys down there too. And then we might be able to take the next Bulrathi colony. What threatening fleet are you talking about? The monster again, yeah. Don't bother me with this. Monster isn't really doing anything. So, there's another military outpost. We should be vastly superior. There may be some additional ships showing up though. But if those are the additional ships, then they're 1 turn too late. Good for me. Oh, something showed up there. Oh, it's quite a few ships. But apparently we still have the advantage somehow. Let's see how that goes. So, you're gonna stay right there. Cloud is a little bit annoying there. Maybe I can draw the defenders into the cloud somehow. So you're gonna go back. You're gonna swarm out? No, we don't want to swarm out. Let's not do that. Just stay behind the destroyers. And close to them, because the destroyers have the point defense weapons after all. Wait, why are you moving slower than the? Why are you moving faster than the destroyers? Oh, they're not moving at max. Okay. Good, point defense is working against the missiles at least. One of the frigates is still under pretty heavy fire though. How much closer do we need to get in order to attack finally? It's a little bit it's bothering me a little bit that the stations seem to have a sort of range boost for all weapons for some reason. Don't remember that occurring earlier. Okay, so you're gonna just stay here, hold the position, get closer, and then hold the position here. There aren't really many disadvantages from holding the position. You don't seem to get any negative modifiers for evading shots or anything of the sort. So let's get you guys moving though. Fire. So let's take out their ships first. There's another one, alright. Oh, seriously? Why is that not in range? Not sure we still have enough offensive power to take out the station. Get out of the cloud if you can. And stay behind the destroyer so they can shoot down some missiles. Slow down. And that having no health indicator sort of bothers me. Not sure why that is, but there used to be a health indicator. That ship just barely survived. Alright, lost a few frigates. Alright. Guess we're gonna need a few more of them. Let's build like 2 of them, then you can continue building that. And next. So they had this one longer than the other one, and they're trying to defend it. Yeah, they have planetary installations there. They don't have them here though, so let's actually take this planet. Deploy. And then wait for further reinforcements. So what we can build in alien management centers to integrate them more quickly. And since they have produced most basic buildings already, let's just have a star base and colonial revenue service. A marine barracks. Kinda nice. Alright, so you can go here. Probably just sit there.
The mineral classification of a Silicoid planet has been upgraded.
Yeah, I talked in the very first episode. I talked a little bit about these random events. This was sort of one of the random events where mineral classification was upgraded, which is now we are rich instead of abundant. Difference isn't that obvious because they still only produce free production, but the amount of people that would work for free production is actually much more than before. But it's not quite as nice as Ultra Rich is. I've never seen this random event happen to any other race. I've only seen it happen to me, and only very rarely I've seen an actual mineral downgrade. So not really sure what's going on with that. But that's one of the things that I mentioned in the first episode where I said that there's things that seem to only be able to happen to you for some reason. There's also quite a few others that I think will occur at some point. But we'll see more about that. We got a new spy. Okay, let's send him to Yildum. What I was trying to say earlier is we'll probably have some sort of we can't attack you, but you probably can't attack us situation here, because with their three frigates they can't attack me here. But with their planetary installations there, I also won't be able to attack them at their planet, so we'll just be here and wait for further reinforcements.
As more and more sentient races meet, a clear need arises for a place for diplomats to discuss and debate if the galaxy is going to escape the tragic path of war. Thus, the Galactic Council is formed, a place where someday a leader may rise to unify the galaxy under their banner, without the need for bloody conquest.
I just can't seem to make up my mind.
I forsake my vote.
The Combine selects this one for the task.
I choose myself to rule this Council of Galaxies.
I forbear to vote right now.
I'm also gonna abstain. I mean, I like both of these guys, but I sort of like them equally, so I'm just gonna abstain.
The crag abides.
It really doesn't matter much. I mean, if I vote for either of them, the other will like me less, and the one I voted for will like me a little bit more, but I would sort of like to avoid that. Because my population growth is a little bit hampered at this point. I don't have too many population units, and as such I have less votes in the council, because the council is always one vote for each population unit that you have, which I don't have too many of at this point. But hopefully with all these new citizens that will be better in the future.
I suggest you consider this offer carefully. We are friends, after all.
Sure.
I'm so happy. I could purr.
Yeah. Just let's just not attack each other and we'll be fine. I have no interest in expanding west. I think there's enough for me to expand here and to take out the space monster here at some point maybe. So I have enough issues already, so I don't need to provoke a war with another neighbor. We can just be good neighbors, right? A Bulrathi spy! Off with his head! Alright. So, let's put another station here. Sort of have a backup retreat point. Not sure. Command points are becoming an issue, so that's sort of the thing. But if I build a military outpost here, I can scrap the military outpost here, because it shouldn't be... it's not the front line anymore, so there's that consideration to be made also. So let's move ships. So this time I did it right. Move ships first and colonize before finishing up your entire turn. Another ultra-rich planet. Oh yeah. We might not have the most citizens, but we have some pretty productive planets, and the one ultra-rich planet that we had for quite a while. And now we also have this one. But I probably want to send some Bulrathi citizens to work here as farmers, because my people sort of can't. So, but we'll do that in a minute. Let's also install a hydroponic farm here. So how you doing? You need some money? Not for marine barracks. can build that, and then you can finally build a freaking starbase so we have more command points to work with. That would be nice. I mean, I get some more command points in 8 turns when Tachyon Physics is completed. So I might actually just finish with the destroyer order. You're also building ships, right? You're building a cruiser. And I need to remember to stop the production or I'm gonna run into problems. So, okay, do the counter espionage.
You came close to what is mine, and I might have overreacted. I apologize.
Okay, if we want to make peace for 20 turns, then we can do that. I think both of us are certain that this won't be the end of it, because we're basically trying to inhabit the same system, and he doesn't have much space to expand anyway. So this won't be peace forever, we're both aware of that, but at least for 20 turns we can both focus on something else. Which would be okay with me, I guess. So that's actually settled down for 20 turns.
I am glad you've reconsidered.
So this is not peace. This is stop of war for 20 turns, I think. I may be wrong. Maybe we're gonna settle down and do something else, but I really see no reason for why either of us should do that. I'm in a pretty good position now. I need some further reinforcements before I can push through his defenses.
The Combine wishes to initiate trade protocols.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Cooperation modules engaged.
Is he not trying to block my ship access here? No, he isn't. Okay. He's just moving there for some reason. Not sure what he's gonna do there. But I haven't seen them attack during the truce, so not sure if he might, but would be interesting. Alright, so you're done with the Marine Barracks soon. Let's also do revenue and then Starbase. Alright, stay here. Right, you're not shooting my ships down at least. That's sort of good. Okay, so gonna have Tachyon Physics soon, and this one is almost finished. This cruiser, I mean, that's sort of lying there in wait. May want to take a look at the cruiser blueprint now. No, I don't want computers there. I like my frigates cheap. Alright, let's missiles. We don't really actually have torpedoes yet, so I guess we'll keep them with missiles, or just not finish them until I have torpedoes. Yeah, I think I'm actually not going to finish them until I have torpedoes. So let's actually just stop building that. And you're gonna do... I don't really need any more colonies. I could transfer some people, but don't really have any good reason for why I would do that. I'd rather transfer some of the Bulrathi colonists. So let's get you started on a 5-pack of frigates. Right? Good. Let's build that. I should rush build more often because I have quite a bit of money, especially now that the trade treaties are finished. Alright. In the next episode, we'll continue from here. Off screen, I'll probably renew the trade treaties and take a look at my building queues and stuff. I'm sort of trying to not do that too much during the recording because it'll just take a while and it's just tedious for you to look at, I think. So I'll do most of that off screen. So thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.